Jai Shri Gurudev. Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the 8th Standard Science online class. Dear student, in the previous class, we have discussed about the transportation in human beings. So, in that, specifically, we have discussed about the structure and function of the human heart. So, basically, there are four chambers. The heart is consisting of four chambers. So there is a two auricles and two ventricles. So the left side of your heart is specifically meant for the transportation of oxygenated blood, and the right side of the entire heart that is specifically meant for the transportation of deoxygenated blood. So these are all the concepts that we have discussed in the previous class. Dear children, in this session also we are going to discuss very important life process activity, that is we call it as excretion. So tell me children, what do you mean by excretion? How the organisms will be, excretion will be takes place in the organisms? Yes, dear children, as we know that if you take the digestive system, so whatever we are consuming the food that is digested, and undigested food will be comes out from the body by the help of the anus. Right? No, same kind only. Apart from the undigested food, even some of the toxic substances that is produced in our body at the time of various metabolic activities will be takes place. Understand? No. So at the time of the metabolic activities takes place in our body, the various kinds of the toxic substances that is released. So that is very toxic and harmful to our body. These are all the toxic gases or the toxic elements whatever is produced at the time of the metabolic activities that must be eliminated or must be removed. So how the removal will be takes place? By the help of the excretion. So by the help of the excretion, our body will be exit them or eliminate the unwanted particles or undigested food and as well as the toxic substances. So if you come to the human body, so we have a separate excretory system to remove the nitrogenous toxic substances. I hope you understand. In same kind only, in other organisms also having the same kind, or it will be various. If you take the plants, in the plants also the toxic substances that will be eliminated by the various process. So if you take the human body, we have a separate excretory system for the elimination of the nitrogenous waste substances. Okay, so first of all, what do you mean by excretion? Yes, dear children, listen. So excretion is a biological process. Excretion is a biological process in which means that will be specifically meant for the excretory system, in which removal of waste products from the body is called as excretory system. So excretion, what do you mean by excretion? Yes, excretion is a biological process in which removal of the waste substances from the body is called as excretion. I hope you understand right now. What kind of the waste products will be eliminated from the body? Specifically urea, uric acid and other nitrogenous waste substances that is very harmful to our body. So these are all the nitrogenous waste substances, urea and uric acid, that will be eliminated from the body by the help of the excretory system. Dear children, if you take in our body, so we have a separate excretory system to eliminate the nitrogenous waste substances. So here in the excretory system, we have a separate excretory system in that a pair of kidneys are there. So left kidney and the right kidneys. So left kidney and the right kidney. So that is a pair. Pair is nothing but 2 in number, and pair of ureter. So this is a one ureter and the second ureter. So this is a pair means nothing but 2 in number. A pair of ureter is present in the human excretory system, and then urinary bladder. This is a urinary bladder. And this is the urethra. So this is the major components in the human excretory system. So there are the majorly 4 components So there is a pair of kidney, pair of ureter, a urinary bladder and urethra. So what is the main function of the kidney and what is the main function of the ureter, urinary bladder and urethra? Let us discuss. Dear children, the God gifted our excretory system. The excretory system is gifted to the human body. So this will be very important. Why? Because this kidneys or excretory system will be filter the blood by the help of the various functional units are present here. That functional units we call it as nephrons. So dear children, for each kidney the millions of small branches of functional units are present. That functional units what we call it as nephrons. So these nephrons are present. Approximately each kidney will be contains 2 millions of nephrons. These 2 millions of nephrons only the proper filtration of the blood will be takes place. So this right side, left side kidney and the right side kidney will be consisting of minimum 2 millions of the nephrons. These 2 millions of the nephrons will be play a major role for the filtration of the blood. So after the purification, so that whatever the arteries are there, so that arteries will send the blood from heart to kidney for the purification purpose. After the purification also, the purified blood will be moved towards the heart. Okay, so then in the purification, what will be happen? So there are the nephrons are present in the kidney. These nephrons will be play a major role for the purification of blood. After the purification, whatever the nitrogenous waste substances and waste water substances that will be absorbed by these nephrons, so that nephrons will be having a large number of collecting ducts. So by the help of the collecting ducts, that nitrogenous waste substances will be comes out from the kidney by the help of the ureter, and it will be stored in the urinary bladder. So that will be whatever the nitrogenous waste substances that is eliminated from the kidneys, that will be comes out from the kidney by the help of the ureter. So again that urinary bladder will be play a major role for the storing of the urine or uric acid or nitrogenous waste substances. When the urinary bladder become fulfills, when the urinary bladder will be completely fulfilled by the nitrogenous waste substances, we will feel like a urination. I hope you understand. So when the nitrogenous waste substances filtration will be takes place in the kidney, that will be comes out from the after the purification, that nitrogenous waste substances will be comes out from the kidney by the help of ureter. So again that will be reaches into the urinary bladder. In the urinary bladder, the nitrogenous waste substances storing will be takes place. Storing of the nitrogenous waste substances will be takes place in the urinary bladder. So when the urinary bladder will be completely fulfilled, what will happen? So we will be feel like a urination. So at the time of the urination phenomenon, whatever the nitrogenous waste or the toxic substances is present in the body, that will be comes out from the body by the help of the urethra. By the help of the urethra. So like this, the nitrogenous waste substances like urea and uric acid and other toxic substances or the toxic wastewater materials that will be eliminated by the help of the excretory system present in our human body. I hope you understand the human excretory system. Right now children, then how does other organisms excretion removal of the waste substances will be takes place in other organisms? Like if you take the plants, how the plants excrete the nitrogenous waste substances or waste products. Yes, my dear students, as we know that in a human being we have the separate excretory system. So this excretory system will be playing a major role to removal of the nitrogenous waste substances, right? No. So same kind only in the plants also, during the metabolic activities will be takes place in the plants, at the time the various waste products that will be secreted. So that various waste products secretion that will be eliminated from the plant body by various methods. So just like we have the excretory system, but in the plants they do not have a separate excretory system to removal of the waste substances. Hence, it will be the plants will be follow various methods for the removal of the waste products from the plant body. Let us discuss what kind of the methods the plants will be followed at the time of the excretion of waste products. So here, as we know that the plants use the various methods for the removal of the nitrogenous substances. In that, the first one is transpiration. What do you mean by transpiration, dear children? So dear children, just listen. In the previous class, we have discussed about the stomata. Have you heard the name stomata and what it means? Yes. So stomata is nothing but the small pores or holes present in the lower surface of the plant body, specifically in the leaf. So we call it as that pores, what we call it as stomata. The lower surface of the leaf consisting of small pores, that's pores, what we call it as stomata. In the stomata only the process of exchange of gases will be takes place, and as well as the process of transpiration will be takes place in the stomata only. Dear children, so the transpiration is nothing but the removal of unwanted or excess water from the plant body. As we know that at certain extent the plants will be absorb the water from the roots or the water or the moisture present in the soil. So that moisture will be absorbed by the roots and sent to all the parts of the plant body. So at the time during the photosynthesis or during the various metabolic activities in the plant, the whatever the sufficient amount of the water will be utilized at the time of the metabolic activities. After that, whatever the excess water is present in the plant body, so that will be eliminated from the plant body by the help of the transpiration. So transpiration is nothing but removal of water substances or removal of excess water substances from the plant body in the form of water vapor. This we call it as transpiration. So this is also one kind of the method that will be used by the plants to remove the waste substances. So then the second one is storing of the waste substances in dried leaf. So whatever the waste substances are there, so that waste substances accumulation will be takes place in the dried leaf or at certain extent. So keep on the leaf will be keep on growing. That is a green in color will be turns into yellow and falls down right now. So at the time of the turning of yellow, why? Because means the lifespan of the leaf become completed. So at the time the whatever the waste products are there in the plant, that will be again accumulation will be takes place in the leaf of the plant body. So like that waste products will be again fall down. So at the time of the fall down, the waste products is also elimination will be takes place. And one more very important major excretory product in the plant is oxygen gas. As we know the children, during the photosynthesis, plant absorb the water, minerals and carbon dioxide. By using the sunlight, the plant will prepare their own food. At the time of the photosynthesis, it will be releases the oxygen gas. That oxygen gas is a waste product that is produced in the plant at the time of the photosynthesis. Is it right? No. So that oxygen gas is also excreted by the help of the stomata. That stomata is nothing but the small pores present in the leaf of the plant body. By the help of the stomata, the waste gas, we call it as oxygen, that is excreted from the plant by the help of the stomata. So after that, the plant will be used one more technique or the method for the process of removal of the waste substance, that is we call it as storing the waste products in the stem of the plant body and as well as in the vacuoles is present in the plant cell, right? So in the plant cell there is a vacuoles are present. So that food vacuoles or the food vacuoles are present that will be very helpful to store the waste products. So like this, the plants will be follow the various methods for the removal of the waste products that is excreted or produced at the time of the various metabolic activities. I hope you understand how the plant's excretion phenomenon will be takes place. So is there any doubts regarding the human excretory system and the plant's excretion phenomenon? Please send a message through WhatsApp. And this is about the complete information about the life process activities like digestion, respiration, transportation and excretion. These are the four major life process activities that will be takes place in each and every living organism. Apart from that, reproduction. There are the 5 life process activities that will be takes place in each and every living organism. So, which are the 5 life process activities? Digestion, respiration, transportation, excretion and reproduction. These are the 5 major life process activities that will be held in each and every living organism. Apart from the 5 life process activities, we have discussed about the 4 major life process activities. There is a digestion, respiration, transportation and as well as excretion. So, this is about the complete information regarding the life process activities. So, dear students, complete the given homeworks in time and complete the given classworks in time and send to WhatsApp without file. Is there any clarifications or is there any doubts regarding the life process lesson? Please drop a WhatsApp message or make a phone call. So I am ready to clarify all your doubts. Thank you. Jai Shri Gurudev.